Some people spend their entire lives chasing success, only to realize that achievement doesn't automatically create happiness. And behind many successful lives hides emotional emptiness, exhaustion, and a feeling that something is still missing. Imagine a typical San Francisco resident who has finally closed a $10 million investment round in an office in the south of Market District, bought an apartment with a view of the bay and the Golden Gate Bridge, drives a new Tesla across the bridge, and has friends spamming the chat with fire and rocket emojis. You're sitting on your balcony in Potrero Hill with a glass of Napa Valley wine, looking out at the city lights and thinking, is this it? I slaved away for 10 years, slept 4 hours a night, ate instant noodles from Trader Joe's, and now it's all happened. But inside, it still feels empty, like a fridge after a 3-day juice cleanse. Instead of euphoria, a slight anxiety, the thought, now the pressure is twice as much, and a sudden urge to check email at 11 at night. Sound familiar? Of course, because in American success culture, where hustle is a religion and no days off is a mantra, reaching the top often brings not relief, but a new level of emptiness. This is classic hedonic adaptation, or the hedonic treadmill. The brain gets used to the good stuff faster than the bad. Dopamine explodes like 4th of July fireworks over Lake Michigan. But then the reward system says, okay, this is the new normal. The baseline has been raised. Now let's move to the next level. Won the lottery, a high for a couple of months. Bought a Tesla Model S Plaid, ecstasy for a couple of weeks. Got a promotion at Google in Mountain View, euphoria for a couple of days. And then it's empty again, and your brain whispers, keep going, man. Otherwise, it's boring. Stanford research shows that the anticipation of a goal releases more dopamine than the achievement itself. You spend months fantasizing about your startup going public, a house in Austin with a pool, millions in the bank, and that keeps you going. But when it all happens, dopamine plummets, just like stocks after the hype in 2021. Add in the arrival fallacy, the illusion of arrival. Your whole life, you believe that as soon as you reach your goal, boom, eternal bliss will follow. It's like believing that after crossing the finish line at the New York Marathon, you'll be treated to endless massages and free Netflix forever. In reality, the finish line is just the point where the race ends, not the beginning of paradise. Instead of relief, the question arises, now what? Because the whole thrill was in the chase, in the anticipation. According to the American Psychological Association, more than half of adults say that big goals don't bring the expected happiness. Money raises happiness levels to about $100,000 a year in most states, and after that, the increase is minimal. You upgrade from economy to business class on Delta, but the anxiety doesn't go away. You're just worrying in a more expensive car now. High achievers are particularly vulnerable. You're used to measuring yourself by milestones. Graduated from Stanford, cool, but now you need a master's degree. Landed your first job at Meta, great, but now you need a senior role. Closed a $10 million funding round, wow, but now you need unicorn status. It's moving the goalposts. Your brain immediately raises the bar higher. Olympic champions often fall into depression after winning gold, because gold was the goal of their entire lives, and afterward, a void. There's no longer the fire that drove them forward. There's no point in getting up at 5 in the morning if the trophy is already on the shelf in your Pack Heights apartment. In American culture, this is especially brutal. From childhood, we're fed stories. Grind hard, hustle culture, and then the American dream will come. Influencers in Los Angeles post about yachts in Marina del Rey. Millionaires on podcasts say, I was at rock bottom, and now I'm at the top, and that changed everything. But they rarely mention that it's lonely, anxious, and empty at the top. Success brings status, money, and respect, but not inner peace. You sacrifice friends for overtime at a startup in Seattle, skip family dinners for networking in New York, and forget what it's like to lounge on the couch with a Domino's pizza and watch reruns of The Office. And when success comes, without those little things, life feels hollow. You're standing on stage with a microphone, everyone's applauding, but inside you're thinking, is that it? Where's the relief? Imagine You wrapped up a big project, got a bonus, and went to celebrate at a bar in the Mission District. 2 days later, you bought a new iPhone and immediately dropped it in the toilet. Inside, you thought, well, there you go. The balance of the universe has been restored. It's not karma, it's just how your brain works. Don't you dare relax, you loser from the basement. Or you post, grateful for the journey, on Instagram with a photo of your new car, and in your head, everyone knows I'm a fake. They're going to expose me any minute now. Punchline. Success is like that guy who shows up at a party, kisses everyone, and then leaves, leaving you with a hangover and the thought, why did I even do this? Even deeper is the fear of success, or the upper limit problem. The brain sabotages the good because it's used to struggling. When things are bad, it's clear what to do. Suffer, whine in a chat, watch Netflix until morning. But when things are good, it's uncertainty. What if you lose it? What if you turn out to be the wrong person? People with a high fear of success unconsciously hit the brakes before the finish line. They procrastinate, argue, and find problems where there are none. Attachment theory adds, if you have an avoidant or anxious style, success is perceived as a threat. People will only love me for my achievements. So it's better to sabotage yourself, burn out, choose toxic partners, don't celebrate victories. Cognitive dissonance. I've been telling myself my whole life that success equals happiness, but when it finally came, there was no happiness. The brain, in crisis, invents new problems. The pressure is greater. Everyone expects more. I'm an imposter. Gender twist. For guys, success often means, now I'm an alpha forever. UCLA research shows that men are twice as likely to fall into depression after major victories because a real man doesn't celebrate, he moves on. For women, it's, I don't deserve this. Get a promotion and immediately, I stole it from someone more deserving. Add remote work guilt. You're sitting in a beautiful home office in Oakland, making a ton of money, but inside you're screaming, why am I not suffering like everyone else? Social media. Everyone's next level unlocked, and you think, if I stop, I'm a loser. Plus, AI anxiety. My job will be replaced soon, so enjoy it while you can. But there is a way out. Stop expecting that success equals salvation. Admit it. I've reached my goal, and inside I feel empty, and that's okay. From ACT, acceptance reduces post-success depression by 30%. Practice savoring. After a victory, pause for 5 to 10 minutes, feel it. Not, okay, move on, but, I did it, body, relax. Positive psychology research shows that savoring increases satisfaction by 40%. Now, after a good day, I set a timer. 10 minutes of bliss without my phone. At first, my brain screams, lazy bum, but then it gets used to it. Progress. I've learned to enjoy the sunset over the bay without thinking, I need to post this. Rewrite your story through self-compassion. When you feel empty or sabotaged, put your hand on your heart and say, this is hard. You tried your best. You deserve some relief, even if you're not perfect. Sounds cringy? Yes. Does it work? It reduces anxiety by 50%. Stuck in traffic on 101, I whisper to myself, you're a normal guy. You can be successful without suffering. I feel less like a toxic millionaire. Success isn't a painkiller, but a new chapter where old demons get more room to dance. But you don't have to dance with them forever. You have the right to stop and say, enough. True fulfillment comes from eudaimonia, purpose, connections, self-actualization, not just hedonic pleasure. Stop chasing the next milestone. Appreciate the process. Build your life around people. Start a gratitude journal. Sit in a cafe in Hayes Valley, drink a latte, and suddenly you'll realize, nothing grand happened today, but inside, you're at peace. This is the relief you were waiting for from success. It's not in the trophy. It's in stopping the chase and simply being. In San Francisco, where the fog hides the peaks and you finally feel that you're already high enough. If this resonated with you, click on the next video and share your thoughts in the comments. Are you part of the Success Will Solve All Problems I just need a little more camp? Or are you starting to look for relief right here and now, without a new goal? Let's find our people.